First try. Dog. Leave a like.
Whoa, dude, look at the sky. That's crazy. And then the sky over there is pretty crazy too, dude.
I haven't trued these once. These have yet to feel the touch of a spoke wrench. Strongest wheels ever, except this back hub kind of sucks. What is up, boys and other boys? DenDenBMX here, and today we are going to be installing what just might be the brand new greatest tire in BMX. Fun fact, I knew about these tires way before anyone else did, because I noticed that Pat Casey had been riding them and testing them for like well over a year. And I knew that because I saw those tires and I was like, damn, those look cool. They look like a combination of like Demolition Momentums mixed with like Mike Aiken tires. So I'd been wanting to try these things for a pretty long time. And then when we went to San Diego, I saw that Gary Young was riding these too, and it just made me want to try them even more. But now they're finally out. They're called the Odyssey Super Circuit tires. This video is not sponsored by Odyssey or anything, but it could be. Hit me up, guys. So I'm gonna throw these tires on tonight, and then we're just gonna, I guess, wait till tomorrow. But I just really wanted to throw them on and see what they're gonna look like on my bike. So let's just throw them on. If you guys, I very recently just made a how-to on how to change out your bike tubes, and changing your tire is essentially the same thing, because you remove the tire when you change the tube. So really the only added step would be you'd be adding on the brand new tire. So really, if you guys want to learn how to do this, you can go watch my how to change a bike tube video, or how to fix a flat video. I don't remember what I called it. But yeah, I'm just going to throw these things on real quick, and then we're going to get some nice B-roll, a nice little beauty shot montage of them on my bike, and then we're going to go ride these bad boys. I ended up getting my pair at my local bike shop, Bike 505. Huge shout out to Bike 505. Hands down the best bike shop in the land of entrapment. If you ever kidnap me, tie me in zip ties. So I was not expecting these to be a folding tire. I honestly, when I first saw them, I thought they were just going to be like a modern day street version of an Aitken tire. But apparently Odyssey tried to make the like lightest BMX tires ever in 2.4, and it's actually a real size 2.4, unlike the Mirage bullshit. It's a 2.45. It's a 2.7, and it was just like a skinny ass little thing. But I've seen these tires on other people's bikes, and they are almost as thick as me. So I'm pretty excited. I love me some fat tires. Right now, I think the king of all BMX tires are probably the Maxxis Grifter tires. They're the lightest and they're the most durable from what I've seen in my personal experience. The Eclat Mirage would be right up there too, but they're just not as fat as I like them to be. However, with these new Super Circuit tires, they're a big 2.4, and even at 2.4, they managed to get these things down to like 18 ounces, which is ridiculous. However, they also don't really recommend them for street riding, so I may have to be a little apprehensive when we go do some grinds, but I mean, I bought these tires to review them, so if they fart out with like 2 or 3 grinds, I'll definitely let you guys know. But however, they don't really advertise these as like a street tire. They advertise them for like park riding, transition riding, and even BMX racing, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna stop babbling and throw these things on. These are directional, so I gotta make sure I put them on in the right direction. Put on the tubes. I've used tire liners for a very long time, and I usually end up getting to use a singular pair of tubes for like over a year because of that. However, getting them actually in the tire is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. But yeah, if you live in a place that has a lot of goat heads or a lot of stickers, I would recommend getting some tire liners. They've definitely saved me a bunch of times. Ooh, it's getting pretty dark out here, boys. We might have to go in the garage. Okay, there's one. Don't start giving me problems now. There you go, you silly dick. It has gotten quite dark, so I think we're gonna go in the garage. Actually, I'm just gonna use the light from the garage. Still do it out here, because it's nice. Make sure you set the bead. Hop bar first try. Oh, I just smacked my balls. Ow. Oh. Ow, how did I do that? I just like flicked that pull-up bar and just went bink, and just, oh, I just gave my balls a high five. All right, the stomach ache's going away. Okay, let's do this stupid bar without smashing foreskins this time. Yeah, I did it. Leave a like. My nuts still hurt. All right, dudes. We got these new Odyssey tires installed. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and get a nice B-roll beauty shot montage of my bike with the brand new tires. And then, of course, we're going to go ride them. And then after that, I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions and my initial review of these new tires and see if they will take the crown for the best BMX tires to ever exist. So I'm going to teleport you guys to tomorrow right after I say that if you guys go on to enjoy the rest of this video, or if you've enjoyed this video so far, I would really, really appreciate it if you let me know and help support the engagement on this video by leaving a like. That really helps out. So does leaving a comment, giving me your thoughts and opinions. Are you guys excited to try these tires? Have you already tried them out? What's your favorite BMX tire? Just leave me a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions. Maybe share the video around, help spread the knowledge. And if you enjoy the content that I put out on this channel and you haven't yet already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a video. And last but not least, make sure to follow myself and everybody else who ends up showing up in this video on Instagram. My username is DenDenBMX. Everyone else's username will show up at the end of this video, but I'm done being a tool for now. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Yeah, that one felt good.
Fuck, dude. What the hell was he doing?
Oh, what did you want to film?
Woo. Oh, that's so fucking good. Oh, small. Oh, that bitch. Subscribe. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my.
Nice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Felt so weird.
I think I might leave soon.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Oh my god, man.
Me up, please.
Alright, let's get that.
That was fucked up.
How fucked up is fucked up?
Fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Woo! I need at this tomorrow too.
Yeah. The foot plant. God. Jeez. Thumb stopped working. Content. Alright dudes, before I give my initial thoughts on these tires and wrap up this video, I just want to give a big thank you and a shout out to the current channel members, Demano21, Modern Balisong, Cosmic Steez, and Vanilla Gorilla Envy. The support really means a lot, and if you guys want to see your name in one of my videos and you want to help support the channel, you can always join the channel membership. Tiers start as low as $3, but if that is too much of a commitment and you still want to support the channel, you can also go down there and hit the super thanks button if you want to leave a little tip as well. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. It truly means the world to me. Nobody is obligated to support this channel, so I truly am grateful for those of you that choose to. But enough being a tool. How are these new tires? Well, I gotta say, I really like them. I've only really gotten to ride them for like a day or two. The weather here's been a little shoddy, but with the time I've had with them so far, I really like them. However, I may have some concerns. Right off the bat, I just want to say the tires look and feel great. These are some of the lightest tires on the market, and especially for how big of a 2.4 tire it is, it's insane that they got these things that light. However, you combine that with the fact that they don't really recommend these tires for street riding, has me a little bit concerned that they might not hold up nearly as well to grinding and stuff like that. We're gonna have to wait and see. I do grinds quite often, but for this particular session, I didn't really grind a whole lot. There was that one trick I tried at the end, and I did try it for quite a while, and I started noticing that there were a little bit of scuffs on the tire. But if you guys remember, the first time I tried the Maxxis 2.4 tires, I didn't ride them very long because I thought the sidewall on those were getting destroyed. And it looked kind of similar to how the Super Circuit tires look like right now. And then I took off the grifters and didn't ride them for like another year until I went and looked at them again and I saw that they were pretty much fine. And then they've lasted me for like 2 years after that, after tons and tons of grinds. So really, who knows? But it is still in question whether or not these things will hold up very well the street. But time is just gonna have to tell. I will be doing like a more full long-term review of these tires here in a few months when I get like lots of riding footage with them and I get a really good idea of how these tires are and how durable they are. But for right now, I am a little bit concerned about how well they're gonna hold up to grinds and street riding. But other than that, I really like these tires. Also, the first session I had on these tires, I got a trick back. Back in 2019 when I was on the Mark 11, which was a Fiend Reynolds frame, I used to do 360s all the time at a bunch of different places. I used to do them into stuff, I used to do them out of stuff, I used to do them off stuff. Even back on the Mark 10, the MR1, I really liked doing a lot of threes, and for a really long time, they felt really effortless and I felt like I could do them a lot of places. I was even doing them up stuff for a little while. But ever since I went from the really responsive Fiend Reynolds frame to the more stable Sunday Soundwave, which I've ridden for like going on 3 years now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I really stopped doing a lot of 360s. Like the only really time I'd do a 360 was if it was flat. I'm one of those people that prefers more stable geometry. I don't really like my bike feeling like a twitchy little crackhead. And that's why I like the Soundwave, because it leans a little more towards stability, but it is still a little bit more responsive. But it's not like I'm gonna flex my pinky a little too hard and end up looping out and going to my back. And I enjoyed the Reynolds frame while I had it, but it was just a little too responsive for me, so I ended up switching to the Sunday Soundwave. And I gotta tell you, when I did that switch, everything felt incredible. I felt so much more comfortable for every trick except for 360s. Here's what happened the first time I tried a 360 on my Sunday Soundwave. That happened. And what I'm pretty sure it was the switch in head tube angle from 75.5 to a little more mellow 75 degrees. And when you have a steeper head tube angle like 75.5, it's not like spins become easier, it's like they just become quicker. But it's like the motion you use can be faster. So my Mark 10 frame, the MR1, was a pretty stable frame. It was really similar to the geometry that I run now, and I could do 360s effortlessly on that. And then when I switched to the Reynolds frame, it was like 360s got even easier because of that steeper head tube angle. And I got really used to just doing threes like really snappy and like really like almost effortlessly. But then when I went back to the more stable geometry, I tried to do a three the same quick snappy way and it just didn't work. I started like nose diving or leaning back way too far or getting real off balance. And it was like every time I tried to do a three, I would mess up and it would either scare me, piss me off, or I'd eat shit. And I got to a point where I just kind of got over it and just stopped doing 360s. And I've had the Sunday Soundwave since 2020, so I'm pretty sure I could like count the number of 360s I've done since 2020 on my two hands, which kind of sucks because that was one of my more favorite, more commonly done tricks. But whenever I threw these tires on, you guys see it in the footage, I just kind of decided to start trying 360s again. And it took a little bit of working out and a little bit of trial and error, and as you saw in the footage, it still doesn't look as good as my threes used to look, but I did get them back and I got to a point where they started feeling really comfortable and really consistent again. So I'm pretty stoked I ended up getting that trick back and started feeling comfortable with it again. I want to start doing it in a bunch of different places like how I used to and just kind of get all my other tricks back to how I used to have them. I'm sure you guys noticed, but from like maybe like halfway through April to all the way up to maybe like the end of July, I really wasn't that into riding. If you guys watch my other videos, maybe you heard me talk about me dealing with my OCD and how that made me kind of depressed for a little bit. And I felt it really hindered my riding more than anything because I just didn't have a desire to go out and ride. I would only ride to get the clips you guys would see in the Seldom BMX video or from my Instagram clips. I don't know, for a little bit there, I just really didn't have a desire to ride. But then these last couple weeks happened and it was like I got bit by the riding bug again and I've wanted to do nothing but ride. And I've actually been watching a whole lot of BMX content again recently and I haven't done that for a while. Like it's been a few years. I was still really into riding, but I kind of stopped watching BMX content unless it popped up on like my Instagram. Like I wasn't watching like BMX YouTube videos, but recently that's like all I've been watching and it's gotten me just that much more into riding. So I'm pretty stoked on riding again and I'm really excited to go make more BMX content. Kind of forgot that BMX is in the YouTube channel name. Yeah, sorry for that little tangent. I just wanted to give you guys maybe a little channel update, a little update on me and my riding. So yeah, in the future, there will be a more long-term review of these tires. My initial review right now is I really like them, but I am a little bit concerned about how they're going to hold up for grinding. Everything else other than that, I really like them. I like how light these tires are. I like how grippy they are. I love that tread pattern. I love the way they look. I love how fat they are. I'm really excited to keep riding these tires. I'm stoked that they helped me get one of my main tricks back. And I'm just excited to keep riding more and make more BMX content for you guys. So that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed, let me know and help support the engagement on this video by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, share the video around. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already and you enjoy the content that I put out. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified for the next BMX video. If you're a Better Call Saul fan, you're probably going to like this next riding video we put out. Go follow me on Instagram at DenDenBMX for more riding clips. Also make sure to go follow AJ, Aaron, and Matt. I'm going to show you guys their username here in a second, the outro. And then last but not least again, if you want to support the channel, you can always join the channel membership or hit that super thanks button down there. But I am done being a tool. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.